Hey guys, welcome to Popcorn and Reels. My name is Mazi Chechiku Focus and this is a recap of Yawaskit's high school drama, The New Girl, Season 1. So we start off at Berkeley Academy with Amanda and her friends bullying a fellow student who shaded them on TikTok and made her catch some hands. This led to Amanda getting suspended as her school has a high intolerance rate for bullying. Henry, her dad, is super disappointed that he added an extra punishment to Amanda by cancelling her London summer trip. Oh no.
You don't know why it's going on.
Soon after, we meet TK, who is sort of a rebel and stays in the same community as, well, you guessed it, King Kali himself. TK and his friends play cards and video game as that is more important than formal education. But TK is also a street savvy dude that likes to hustle, and we see that he hawks things on the street instead of staying in school. His mom is super upset about this, of course, and in the heat of the moment, TK called out his dad, which made his mom bring out the Captain America in her. Amanda, on the other hand, finds out that her friends only got 2 weeks of suspension while she got a whole freaking month. She begs her dad to fix it and he agrees, which gets her all excited till she gets the biggest shocker of her teenage life when the fixing is revealed to be her changing school to her dad's old trenches school, Prince Memorial High. Oh no. Amanda meets the mean girls of her new school, Simi, Amara and Nengi, and their first encounter doesn't go as smooth as pride filled the air on both sides. TK meets Amanda for the first time and there are sparks flying. Only on TK's side, of course. TK and his guys are jumping the window, avoiding assembly, only for them to get caught by Callistus, who surprisingly is a teacher in that same school. Come on, who did the employment? Well, they pay him off and all is set. Amanda is brought to her new class, SS2C, and what do you know? It's the same class as the mean girl she met earlier. Ooh, drama. She gets another confrontation from the leader of the mean girls, Simi, and this causes a ruckus and they both get sent to the principal's office. After school, Simi and her gang accost Amanda and this time it's Amanda who is catching their hands. TK comes to her rescue like a knight in towel armor, but she blows him off without a thank you. Amanda reports the event to her father, but he tells her to adapt. She gets angry and punches her dad's tires so she can avoid going to school, but that doesn't work because trust African dads. TK now for no reason start going to school very early, which comes to everyone's surprise, even Simi, but we all know the reason why that is happening. TK comes to Amanda's class twice in one day, talk about a finished man, and in that same space witnessed the first whooping Amanda gets, and that began to build the hero in him. The event, of course, got to Amanda's parents' ears, which caused more drama between him and his wife, Ego, as Amanda's father revealed to us, through shouting of course, that Amanda's mom, who they somehow share close resemblance, is actually her stepmom. Dun dun dun.
She's not your daughter.
And she has been raising her with Henry since she was 10. Amanda, on the other side, eavesdrops on this conversation and this made her cry. Oh no! Yeah. The next morning, Henry apologizes to Ego and all is well, but then they find out that Amanda has run away.
This became safe.
Henry later finds Amanda in the park and they make up daddy-daughter style, but all hasn't changed as she's still going back to Prince Memorial High and the money for the tires are coming out of her allowance. The event makes Amanda come late to school and she gets added to a group of people to be punished. While Amanda was struggling to work on her punishment, her hero TK shows up to help.
A hero to everyone.
And that's when they share a sweet moment of water bottle connection as their hands touch. Again, only on TK's side, as she tells him not to be a creep. But then Amara sees them and tells Simi about it and they hatch a plan to frame Amanda. Amanda gets home and finds her two friends from her old school, Chiza and Kayla, waiting for her. Gang gang. Amanda tries to play cool, stating that this is just a punishment and it's temporary, but then overhears a friend saying it's because they are going broke. Damn, these are some cold-hearted bitches. Amanda cries and runs to her room and her mom meets up with her. After a little pep talk and moral straightening, Amanda decided to become an Obioma. Sorry, scratch that. She styles her uniform to a rebellious fashion. Talking about adapting. Back at school, Nengi tries to get closer to Amanda and this is where we find out that TK used to be a brilliant boy but dwindled into bad boyism when his father died. But Amanda feels nothing for him. Wow, they really must be sharing this cold-heartedness in Amanda's former school. Or is it just me? TK and Amanda bump into each other and began talking and this raises up more drama as Simi, who is in love with TK, now feels threatened by Amanda.
Drama!
Gang. Amanda, swimming in teenage drama, finds out that she has been blocked on TikTok and Instagram and has been ghosted by her friends. Her mom advises her that this isn't the end of the world and that she is allowed to make new friends. TK can't stop thinking about that water bottle hand touching moment that he decided to start dressing well. This comes to the shock of his friends and also the teachers, as TK also decided to change classes to Amanda and Simi's class. Oh wow, all this because of a girl? Love sweeto. TK is told that he has to write a mock test in 2 weeks and he goes to ask Simi for help. This boy. Simi gets all excited because now she'll get to spend time with TK and her girls are happy for her. Now, back to the framing. Simi and her girls planted Simi's calculator in Amanda's bag to the disapproval of Nengi, and they almost get caught by Tayo, who is the class clown and troublemaker. The case of the missing calculator is presented and is found in Amanda's bag by Simi. Oh no. Amanda is labeled a thief, but that label doesn't last long as TK comes to save the day, claiming he put the calculator in Amanda's bag after it was given to him by Simi. Amanda doesn't take lightly to this and gets super angry for TK's defense. TK goes to confront Simi about the planted calculator and she pulls a feminine manipulation on him, but all is forgiven when Simi goes to TK's home to help him study for the mock test, claiming she's a better friend than most. TK's mom is wonderfully surprised and thanks Simi for being a good friend to her son. Amanda finally decides to confront Simi about the calculator saga and they're about to go on it Mortal Kombat style, and a declaration of war is drawn. Amanda tricks Nengi into saying Simi outed her as the one who put the calculator in her bag, but Nengi reveals that she's innocent and was the one who texted TK to come to Amanda's rescue. And then Amanda went to trick Simi, saying she has a recording of her and Amara putting the calculator. They decide to make a truce and stay out of each other's businesses. Simi tells Amara about this, but they still don't trust anything about Amanda. Later on, while Amanda and TK were having a simple moment, he gaslights her into playing down on his intelligence and social status, and he gets angry and walks off. But Amanda apologizes later on when he's with his friends, saying that wasn't what she meant. Back in class, while they are having an agricultural class, Amanda's phone rings out and it gets seized. This makes the whole class to be searched and have their whole phones confiscated with the help of Callistus. Simi and her girls find TK and Amanda being cozy, and Simi is hurt, but her girls tell her to go after what is hers by sending TK a love letter since she doesn't have a phone. Amanda tells her parents about the phone saga in school, and her mom goes to her school to help her get it back. Everyone in school sees Amanda's mom and they all create a night at the round table talking about her. Amara spoils the fun and gets insulted by Amanda, and this is where we almost saw the full wrath of Amara come to play, but it was caught short by Master Kali. Now in class, Master Kali tries to make a student go buy food for him during class hour, and Simi questions his method as a teacher, and this makes him to the whole disappointment of the entire class to write a test. Later on, Simi is struggling to find the right words to write on her love letter, but then Amara comes in with some "Hey girl, how's the letter writing going?" to inspire her. Simi writes a letter and hides it in a Shakespeare play to give to TK, but oh no! The letter falls without TK knowing and lands in the hands of the last person a letter like that should ever fall into. Tayo. Simi is studying with TK at his house and hoping and waiting for him to say something about the letter, but he doesn't. So she asks him if he read it and what he thought about it. TK, thinking it was the Shakespeare play she was talking about, said nothing. This crushes Simi's heart and she leaves him. Later on, Simi tells Amara about it, and while they are thinking of why TK said nothing, Tayo comes in and begins to tease Simi. Simi begins to avoid TK and he confronts her about it, but she denies it. Then he told her that he is ready to take the test, even though she feels he's not ready. I mean, they only had like 2 lessons together. But then she calls him a terrible person and said she doesn't care and he should do whatever he wants. Simi and her girls are still talking about TK's reaction to the letter, and Nengi tries to play devil's advocate, saying maybe TK didn't see the letter, but she gets shut down. TK takes the test and we wonder if he will pass. Tayo later reveals to Simi that he has her letter and blackmails her into things she must do for him. Simi tells Amara about this because why not? TK tells Amanda about his test to switch classes to hers, and Amanda asks hope he isn't doing it for her, but he said no, but later admits to himself that yep, that's what he's doing. Simi and Amara go through Tayo's bag to find the letter, but only to be caught by Amanda. Simi tells Amanda all about the letter and the blackmail, and Amanda, just like one high school Jesus, decides to help. Come on, isn't she your rival? Amanda goes to Tayo and pays for the letter, and after claiming not to want to read the letter, finally does read the letter and she feels a little jealous. Amanda gives the letter back to Simi and Simi thanks her but lets her know that this doesn't mean that they are friends. One of TK's friends, Emeka, tells TK about a game competition they need to play to win 150,000 naira with the help of TK, but TK is lost in thought thinking about his test. When he's asked if he will show up, he says yeah, he'll be there. Later on, Simi goes to TK's house to find him to apologize but meets TK's sister, Perpetua, instead. Amanda tells her parents about what she did for Simi and they are happy for her selflessness. Oh shit, high school Jesus. Emeka and Perry are waiting on TK for the game competition, but he's a no-show because he's out hustling. TK passes his test and gets into SS2C, and Amanda is the first person he tells passing Simi, but when he goes to tell Simi about it, she hugs him tightly twice, and now we can see the full-blown jealousy in Amanda's face. Cheer up, girl. Simi then apologizes to TK on how she spoke to him because she now realized he didn't read the letter at all. Well, she didn't tell him that. Tayo, still thinking Simi thinks he has a letter, threatens to read the letter to the whole class, but Simi blows him off, telling him to do whatever he wants. He then rubs Amanda and TK's relationship in her face. Meanwhile, TK's guys, Perry and Emeka, are being mad at him for not showing up at the game house and making them lose, but TK's mind is way occupied with the thoughts of Amanda and they walk off without him. Simi meets up with TK wondering why he's walking alone without Perry and Emeka, and he said he doesn't want to talk about it. Simi then tells him that he shouldn't be friends with them in the first place as they are bad news, and then decided to walk home with TK. Amanda later sees this and her jealousy level could match that of a hypertensive fellow. The next day, one of TK's friends, Yusuf, and another student are paraded to the whole school having been caught smoking weed by Master Kali. Later, Amanda tells her mom about the weed saga and this becomes a topic of concern, which she talks about with Henry, begging him to end Amanda's punishment. But he said young people do stupid things all the time and students like that are everywhere, even at Berkeley Academy. The students are having a biology class and Amanda and TK both make their points for how to discipline a child, and his points got Amanda angry and she changes seats from TK to sit with a boy called Edache. Simi, without wasting time, takes Amanda's spot. TK sees how Amanda and Edache are vibing and gets super jealous and angrily walks to Amanda to kiss her passionately to the shock of everyone in class, hurting Simi. Ooh, come on boy, slow down. But it was later revealed that it was all in TK's head. Master Kali gets suspended because word going around about his antics and extortion. Meanwhile, names are shared for who will represent the school in a debate and they are partnered up in pairs, and Tayo picks Amanda's name and TK picks Amara, but later switch and gave it to TK for the price of 500 naira. Tayo is having Master Kali kind of antics. Simi then asks Amanda to drop TK as her partner, saying because they are friends, but Amanda refuses and claims TK is her only friend. Come on, what about Nengi? TK goes to Amanda's house so they can work on the topic of the debate together, and that is when Henry walks in and finds TK. He isn't okay with this, but Ego tells him that it is nothing but teenagers just studying. He doesn't find this comfortable and still keeps an eagle eye on them. Later on, the names of the people representing the school are announced and it's TK, Simi and Amanda. Ha, gang. Later on, Amanda finds Simi crying and wonders why, but Simi refuses to tell her. She goes to Nengi and Nengi tells her that Simi won't be able to attend the school debate because she hasn't paid her school fees. Come on girl, with all this pride. And just like the high school Jesus that Amanda is, Amanda tells Simi that she's going to get her father to help pay because she feels Simi deserves to be in the competition. Amanda asks her father and this blows his mind as he's seen how his daughter is changing for the better. The trio wins the school competition and hooray, everyone is happy. Later on, TK takes Amanda to the school love garden and they almost share a kiss before Amanda dramatically runs off. Simi thanks Amanda for her help and apologizes for being mean all this while and decided to be friends, and they hug it out to the shock of Amara, who doesn't find this development funny. Amanda gets home and her parents are happy that they saw her on TV. This makes Amanda very angry because now she won't be able to go back to her old school as she has been cast to the whole world. They talk to her saying that it is nothing to be ashamed of and that she should be proud. TK and Amanda both daydream about their moments together. Simi hugs Amanda in front of TK and even he is confused as to what is going on. Things are going fine as Simi and Amanda are no longer beefing, but Tayo warns Amanda that they are all snake and that she should be careful. After seeing Amanda on the news, Chiza and Kayla come back to apologize and all is forgiven. Amanda begins to avoid TK in order not to hurt Simi, but Tayo teases TK about letting Amanda slip away. TK shoves him and he gets angry and goes to reveal to Simi that TK would never like or love her as he is totally in love with Amanda. Simi asks Amanda if anything is going on between her and TK, but Amanda says they are just friends and nothing is happening. Simi then openly tells Amanda how she feels about TK, and after she leaves, Amanda receives a note to come to the love garden, and there TK pours out his heart to her, but she said no because Simi is already in love with him, but he screams that he does not like Simi. But this doesn't change anything as Amanda walks away, breaking his heart. Simi uses an opportunity to drag TK to a corner and kisses him, hoping he feels the same way.
You didn't feel the spark?
But since there was no electrician on board, he says he sees her like a sister. Simi is hot and tells TK that Amanda is out of his league, and this upsets TK that he shoves her, walking away. Amanda is beginning to feel lovesick and asks her mom how did she know she loved her dad. Her mom tells her that it is different for everyone. TK TK, now swimming in the breakfast club, goes back to his old ways of dressing and hanging out with his friends. At the game house, Emeka bets 5,000 naira per game with part of his school fees and loses 2 times. The guy he's playing with raises the stake, saying if Emeka wins the 3rd round, he will give him back all his money, but if he loses, he will have to double the winnings. Emeka loses and he and his friends are told to pay up by tomorrow or else he will come find them at their school. Emeka is mad and blames TK for his loss, stating Amanda for TK's distraction, and this causes a fight. Back in class, Amara writes Amanda is sleeping with TK on the board to the laughter of the whole class, but superhero TK comes in to make Amara wipe it off, threatening to say Amara and Tayo does the same. Simi confronts Amanda about lying to her that she and TK have nothing, but Amanda says it isn't her fault. TK likes her instead of Simi. Later on, Simi overhears Emeka and Pere planning to kidnap Amanda for a 10 million naira ransom. She runs to TK about it and TK instantly confronts Emeka and Pere, which leads to a fight, and TK gets a good beating and is knocked unconscious.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Simi and Amanda are in the hospital and Simi reveals the kidnap plan, blaming Amanda. Henry gets note of this and this breaks him as he blames himself for endangering the life of his daughter. TK wakes up and finds Simi and his mom at his side but asks for Amanda first. This is where his mom gets to first know about Amanda, with Simi saying she's the blame for his condition. Amanda and TK text each other and promise to see afterward, but when TK got discharged from the hospital, Henry refuses to let Amanda go see him after promising her earlier, blaming TK, saying he probably gave his friends the idea to kidnap her in the first place after he came to their house to spy. But Amanda pushed back and defends TK, claiming Henry put her in danger and not TK by driving her to school in fancy cars and making everyone knew they had money, but Henry still said no. Back at TK's house, while he's expecting Amanda, his mom questioned him about Amanda, blaming her for TK's situation, but then he gets a text from Amanda saying she is sorry and can't come over any longer. Amanda is sulking, but her mom makes her understand that Henry is just being protective of his only daughter. Now thinking all is well, Amanda dresses up to go to school, but Henry tells her that she is no longer going back to Prince Memorial, and without much force, Amanda agrees. This now raises suspicion with her parents as they order the security to not let Amanda out of the house or let anyone in besides them. Back in Amanda's room, she makes an emergency call to her girls to assemble Avenger style, but this time it's Hannah Montana. TK is now sitting all by himself, missing the presence of Amanda in class, and begins to reminisce on their time together. Chisa and Kayla show up to Amanda's house, but they are refused entry. They later bribe the security with a 5,000 naira promise and he lets them in. Amanda swaps her clothes with Chisa and they plan on how Amanda will get to TK, and they set out distracting the security and handing him the 5k. As they drive up in what seemed like a Bollywood K-drama moment, TK cabs drive in, making them miss each other by the whiskers. Come on, man. You guys have phones, you could have just called. TK stands in front of Amanda's gate and walks towards it, and it cuts till the end of season 1. That's the full recap of the Yawaskit hit high school drama The New Girl season 1. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Also, if you'd like us to do a video of things you didn't know or missed about The New Girl, just comment below. For more movie and TV related content, be sure to subscribe to Popcorn and Reels, hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we drop a new video, and remember, whoever you are, wherever you are, never ever stop watching movies. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.